welcome back to Carefree TV on this Friday. This review's on Friday today. I know it's been on Wednesday and stuff previously, which has actually worked quite well. I've got a few more views, but I had a busy week, so I'm doing it now. Aston Villa away. I'm actually quite a bit worried about this one. I'm probably the only person who is, but let me explain why. Aston Villa, they haven't scored in like 6 hours of football, which means they're due a goal. That's all it means. It doesn't mean that it means the goal's going to come. And we always seem to be that team where a striker who's on a goal drought scores against us, or a team which hasn't been playing well plays well against us. We always appear to be that team, and I just got that feeling in one of those games. And Villa, our weakness is crap players. Like, it's so simple. Like, look at a few of the players who have done well against us this year: Harry Kane, Lee Catamol, Papis Cisse. Like Remy Cabello recently when we faced Newcastle at home, like the whole Bradford team. When we face weaker players or not as good players, they suddenly look like world beaters against us. And Villa have got a team full of very average players: Westwood, Delph, Benteke, and they've also got Scott Sinclair, who's bound he would love to come on in his debut and get a goal against us. So I'm a bit nervous. Villa's our bogey team as well. Plus, with us being 5 points clear as well, everything was so perfect last week. It might come down and be a bit horrible. I'm worried, and I do think if you are obviously you're never going to bet against your own team, but if you don't support Chelsea and you're going to make a bet, you bet on Villa this weekend, because stick a £2 bet on, you could win yourself about 20 quid. Because I think there's a good chance for an upset here, and it's our job to stop that. It's our job to get an early goal, shut the Villa Park crowd up. They do get very noisy when they're up for it, but they all leave early. It's crap when they don't. So, shut them up, have ball control, just try and do what we did against Swansea. That's the performance we need against Villa. Because there's mistakes in there, and they're not good, but they might turn it up against us. And I think the one way which we're going to beat them is to shut them up, get the early goal, and walk away 3 points to remain 5 points clear. That's what we need to do. But it's a lot easier said than done. Like I said, the players I listed: Delph, Westwood, Sinclair, Benteke. They're not that great, really. They're not that good. But if they just turn it on for this game, like they did actually against us last year as well. Anything can happen. Hopefully Mourinho can break his duck. He's never won there. And also, of course, we've not got Costa or Fabregas by the looks of it. So, I'm hearing that Fabregas is still injured. Costa's still suspended. So, it's going to be tougher than we think. Team I'm going for, I'm going to stick with Courtois in goal. I felt that, he's actually improved quite a lot recently since because Czech had a bit of a run in the side, and he's actually looked quite good since he's come back in the side. Although he messed up against City, I still think he's a good goalkeeper. He'll do fine. Then I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna change things up a bit actually, because I'm gonna go Felipe Luis left back, alright, and then Zoma and Terry centre half, and then Dave right back. I've dropped Ivanovic purely because he's played a lot of football this season. He is a beast. He's basically played every game, I think. Essentially, he's played every game, apart from a few games he missed when he was suspended. Against City, he was looking tired. His touch was a bit shaky. I think just giving him a week out of the game. Plus, we've never tried Luis on the left and Dave on the right in a league game. And that might be quite good, because what we offer is, it offers so much stability on the right with Dave, because he's so solid, he's so consistent. And then from the left, we'll have some decent crosses coming in, a bit of attacking from Luis. So and both of them actually look quite decent recently. I think Luis, when he played, when he's actually looked like he's hitting a bit of form for once. And Dave is obviously always solid, so that's why I'll go for them. I think it will be. I think Matic has got to be midfield. He played well at City. I really don't want Mikel, but I think Mikel could do a job today. I do think, although I don't rate him, I think Mikel will probably start. He could do well, but I'll personally go for Ramirez. I think Ramirez has looked like a different player in recent weeks. I think he's looked really, really good. Then Hazard on the left, of course. Oscar. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is, to combat Villa's running of Delph and stuff, I'm going to put Mikel and Matic in the centre mid. Play Ramirez is like a centre mid. And then in a 4-3-3, I have Remy in the middle with Hazard and Willian. But that offers a lot of pace. Cuadrado will be on the bench. My thought on the Cuadrado thing is, like, I've not seen a lot of him. I'm just going to be perfectly fucking honest, to be honest. I'm pissed off. Like, everywhere I go, people are saying, oh, you know, he's so good, he's so quick. I mean, all they've done is watched him on YouTube and looked up his stats on Wikipedia. That's what they've done. That's all I've done. Yeah, he does look like he's got a bit of pace. His goal scoring and assist return isn't the best. I think that could improve. A bit like he's basically like Willian, but with a better shot, from my understanding. Disappointed to see Schürrle go, because obviously the last player we let go to Wolfsburg was De Bruyne, and look how good he is at the moment. So, yeah, and Salah. I think the best bit of the business though was Salah leaving by a mile. That's just the best thing. I mean, there's no threat of him coming on and messing us up anymore. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Remy up front. Although Drogba's got a decent record against Villa, I think that Remy's pace on the counter, because Villa, if they do push forward, hit him on the counter and get goals. So yeah, I'm warning you now though. This is going to be harder than people think, and this could be an upset. But I'm never ever going to predict that we're not going to win. So I'm just going to say, yeah, fuck it, we're going to win. I don't even know what, but let's say 2-0. Let's just go for that. But yeah, it's going to be tougher than we expect. It's going to be a tough game. So yeah, that's my review. Yeah, like, comment down below what you think the score's going to be. Who do you think's going to score? Who do you think's going to start? Whatever. Yeah. See you for the review of this game, which should come straight after the match. Bye.